You're big on writing the right kind of cold email to the VC. That's one line of thinking. But really, what kind of cold outreach or cold emails actually worked for you and you think will work for the founders who want to approach you?
It's a great question. I write a Substack blog called the Higher Purpose Smorgasbord blog. I used to call it the Higher Purpose Venture Capital blog, but I sometimes veer into topics that are not directly VC related, so hence its new title. But I have talked about, I've written one blog called The Cold Truth about cold outreach, and that really goes into not just don't do cold outreach, but why it's generally not effective and what you can do about it. Now, I will say that there are some firms that do state that they will review every single deal that comes in, but the truth is it's very hard, given the volume of inbound that we receive, to make the time to properly analyze every idea on its merits. And so we have to be selective in a certain way. At Alumni Ventures, we're only a co-investor, so if you can start an email or a LinkedIn outreach by saying, hey, we're raising a round and we already have terms set with another VC, that's one way to get my attention at least. Now, other VCs, of course, are lead investors and you need a different approach. I think the best thing that works, at least for me, is to catch my attention to show that you're reaching out to me for a specific reason, that I'm not just a name on a list that you found in PitchBook or somewhere of one of 1,000 VCs out there, but write an email that caters to me, that's bespoke, that's like, why do you want to talk to me? Is it because there's something my firm has done that's unique and special and different that caught your attention? Is it something that my fund invested in? Or is it something that I've done personally? We VCs, we tend to have a pretty large digital footprint with all the social media tools that are out there. With most VCs, I think you can figure out what interests them, what sectors they like, even what their hobbies are. If you can write me a message that shows that you've done some research into what interests me, that's going to get my attention more than a cold boilerplate outreach. So just show that you've done a lot of homework. You don't have to spend a lot of time. It doesn't take an hour even to do this research. You can use AI to do it, whatever. But write something that in the first line or two is going to capture my attention, that makes me feel like you really want to talk to me specifically, because that will automatically get you a little bit separated from the large volume of inbound that we receive.